What the Hades is going on in Michigan? Let me give you the bottom line up front. A Michigan judge has now allowed us to get a look into a lawsuit that was brewing where a forensic analyst looked into what happened in this county in Michigan, Antrim, Michigan, Antrim. In Antrim, Michigan, there were votes that were changed from Biden to Trump. In other words, they were initially declared Biden votes, and then it found out later they were Trump votes. How were they changed? Did the voters change them? No. Who changed them? That's why this show is titled, What the Hell's Going On in Michigan, in this swing state? We're getting 1,000 different answers. They're saying it was human error. Now we've been allowed by this judge to get a look into this auditor. This guy, Russ, I think Ramsland, his name is, who we put on the show before, is some of his video clips, who audited this and is making some unbelievable allegations in this audit that we've now been allowed to see. Let's put up this Epic Times piece. They covered it really well yesterday. It'll be up in the show notes, bongino.com/newsletter. Please check it out. Epic Times. Can we finally get some kind of a straight answer at what happened in Antrim County? Headline, Zachary Stieber. Dominion software, here we go again, intentionally designed to influence election results. Forensics report says. This came out yesterday. There are two stunners from this report. Everybody tracking me? This forensic analysis done of these voting systems that switched votes. The voters didn't switch votes. The machines switched the votes. And the allegations are, according to this guy Ramsland, that these were intentional errors. Dominion has denied this to give both sides. They didn't comment on this Epic Times report. And the official statement from the state of Michigan is this is human error. That's not what this audit said. Can we get an answer on this? Kind of important, no? Quote, Epic Times, Russ Ramsland, co-founder of Allied Security Operations Group, said in this preliminary report we got to look at yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll keep this up a second. Both of these stories can't be true. This guy's alleging intentional fraud and Michigan saying it was human error. One of these stories is false. Quote from this report, the system intentionally generates an enormously high number of ballot errors. The electronic ballots are then transferred for adjudication. The intentional errors led to bulk adjudication of ballots with no oversight, no transparency, and no audit trail. What? This leads to voter or election fraud. Based on our study, we conclude that the Dominion voting system should not be used in Michigan. We further conclude that the results of Antrim County should not have been certified, Ramsland added. Folks, again, Dominion denies this. The state of Michigan denies this. They're saying it was human error. Ramsland, who's putting his reputation on the line, and we're quoting from him, is saying the opposite. Ladies and gentlemen, both of these stories cannot be true. Was the vote switching human error, or was it, to quote Ramsland, intentional error? By the way, takeaway from screenshot number 1, intentional errors with no audit trail? Meaning the machines, according to Ramsland, these are intentional screw-ups on they voted for one person and didn't vote for the other one, that they then switch, and then later on there's no way to audit it. These are very serious charges. Both of the stories can't be true. They can't. Is it human error, or is it an intentionally flawed system with malfeasance? We got to get an answer on this. Here's takeaway number 2. The error rate for this system, according to the allegations in this report from this Mr. Ramsland here. Quote, Epic Times. Ramsland noted that Antrim County officials first reported on election night that Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden received, out of 12,423 votes, nearly 7,800. Okay. So election night, Antrim County saying Joe Biden got over 7,000 of 12,000 votes. Everybody tracking? Well, 2 days later, they said President Trump actually won the county, receiving 9,800 out of over 17,000 votes. Folks, Either Biden won 7,000 to 12,000 or Trump won 9,000 of 17,000 votes. Both of those stories can't be true. It's called math. But on November 21st, the officials again updated the figures, removing 1,300 votes from Biden. Ramsland said the tabulation log for the forensic examination of the server for the county showed 15,676 individual events. Of those, some 68% were recorded errors.
Whoa.
What? I didn't read that wrong. I don't have my Sharpie and pens and paper for liberals right now. I only have a pen, thanks to the dude who gave us this one. And the pen doesn't write bold enough for you to see it. You'll just get light flash off the paper. That's not 6.8%. This report is alleging 68%, like 6.8 decimal point. Can we get an answer on that? Is that accurate? You know, folks, again, I'll give you Dominion's side. They're denying this. They're, state of Michigan saying it's human error. You can determine, now that I've given you both sides, what you believe or what you don't based on your own homework at home. I'm simply suggesting to you, these are allegations in a court document. They're not just some willy-nilly made-up garbage. Is this true? Because we know on the record that prominent Democrats have already cited Dominion voting systems and have made claims about them that would make someone skeptical. Are we ignoring all this? And why? Why didn't you hear about this story last night? Why is mainstream media outlets, why are these outlets ignoring this story? Do they not want you to hear the truth?
You just heard Dan Bongino.